Okay, let's continue playing this game. I remember let's check first. Xavier, thank you for the stretch. Give you a stretch. I can properly stretch now. Look at Xavier. Another person who takes care after the streamers. It's like another JoJo. Cheers, Xavier. Cheers, everyone. You're having water or some alcoholic drinks. So as you can see, I have like a bag now with bottles that I can exchange for money. I have 2 shoes now. We're moving up. Oh wait, I have to fix my overlay. Hold on. This is one of the things I forgot because I feel like I was in a hurry a while ago. Maybe I'll be here. And then we'll flip this one. Horizontal. There we go. Bam! Hello! How was Spider-Man? I was so busy when I came back from the vet. I wasn't able to chat. I'm so sorry. Paano makakalaro ng Pokemon yan? All my friends are streaming. You should influence your friends to play Pokemon on stream. Are you playing the new one? Saj. How are you, Bomb? Are you not tired? We're playing a slightly depresso game. It's not a hype game. It's not a hype game. It's like we're a detective on a mission to first figure out what happened to us and then solve a murder as well. No worries. No, I actually enjoy. I like having one of Bombs. I like having Bombs stream in the background because sometimes he just sings out of the blue. It's like, ooh, sometime. ASL, are you here to make friends? Why are you asking ASL? What do I do? There's a locked trash container behind the whirling in rags. The manager guard should have a key. You just need a pry bar. I actually want to get the pry bar. I think we need a pry bar. Just like old times. Is that how you made friends before? Yan, si Bo, lumalabas yung moves niya. Okay, okay, so I remember last time we picked up from here. We talked to 2 drivers and we didn't know. We're pretty sure there wasn't any of them. We're trying to find out something for Joyce, that rich lady. Babies are okay. Oh my god, that's a funny story, Mom. They're actually, yeah, I think they're okay for the most part. My other dog still has the ringworm again for the longest time. It's like he couldn't get over it, so the vet was just like, yeah, just put cream. We'll probably just keep putting cream on it. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, coming in another raid. How? Omega Raid. Hello, Raiders. Scorpion. Is that a new emote? That's a new emote. It's a Gasm emote. Oh, everybody has a Gasm emote now. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Now we're playing Disco Elysium. It's my main Wednesday game. And then on weekends, we play Skyward Sword. So if you're into those games, hope you enjoy your stay. You'll have a lot of gossip moments during this game. That's the kind of game that Damien likes, right? So I found this man while I was, playing on my own. And we haven't talked to him, so I'm gonna talk to him now. Let's see what we can do here first. We have gloves! Oh, we are we're getting warmer, guys. We're getting warmer. We just need a scarf. I can't go with the abuse horse gig. Maybe not. Yeah. I don't. But if you do end up filling up the form, I want to know what you think. So you can let me know on the Discord, Damien. Previous DMCs, but I didn't have time to play this since it came out when my PS4 broke. Well, now you have a PS5. That stream is last stream before the holiday. Is last stream before the holiday for our US friends. Going on a complete blackout from Twitch and social media for a day to spend time with fam. Is it gonna be now? Is it gonna be now? Are you leaving us now, Omega? Just kidding. I do hope, you know, you enjoy your time off. Yeah, I think time off Twitch is always healthy. I know Bob and I agree on this a lot. Spend some time outdoors. Even Sherry. Sherry's like the biggest proponent of, you know, unplugging. Sexy Piggy, hello, welcome in. How are you? How's your Wednesday? You'll definitely have a few moments. The abuse Gorse gig isn't funny anymore. Yeah, it's not. Can we keep it anony? Yeah. The Twitch reveal is optional, but if you wanna win the prizes, you'll have to put in your Twitch. But you can completely come in and be anonymous and have fun with it. That's fine. Just please make it under TOS. Not tonight, tomorrow. Oh, and then enjoy your blackout. Fali. How is you? Welcome in, Fali. What is up? Glad to spend time with you guys tonight before I leave. It's okay, Omega. When you come back, we'll be here. Screams? I can't scream. You guys will kill me if I scream. Life comes first. Indeed, it does. I'm on the second page and I already love the last question. I don't even remember what question is that. Oh, okay, remember now. I remember now, yeah. You better make it good. Can I repeat it here? No. Well, yeah, fine. Just that one question. Just that one question, Damien. Valley, how are you doing? Good morning. I'm trying to make it as normal as possible. You know that's not normal. Yeah. Oh look, bottles. More money for us. Okay, let's go talk to this person now, I guess. What's this? Wait. My game audio isn't pushing through. Hold on. Why is it not pushing through? Oh no, are we going on a junk stream again? You guys can't hear the game, right? Hold on. There we go. Okay, see it. It's very cold. Oh, it's becoming fall now, I guess. I remember now I didn't put my face here. Alright, let me fix that again for everyone else. Welcome to my jank stream. That's why I don't know what to write. This third page, what the fuck? You can't be yourself, girly man. You have to step it up. Yeah, Fali. So welcome in case you missed it. I actually am now doing season 2 of Stream Daddy. So we'll have a community night on the 15th of December. We'll go through the applications during that night. I have to keep pausing this game because there's a time thing to it. And if you're interested in filling out a form for the search for the ultimate step bro, I have it here for you. I'm trying to step it up at my rate. You don't have to do it tonight. It's fine. I mean, it'll be up there until community night itself. So, yep. Okay, so what happened here?
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But
okay, I remember now. I will forget about it. Okay, well you have all night.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Ooh.
His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Okay.
His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and the knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the water lock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating this salami.
Wow. Okay.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and
here,
overalls
it's the guy
waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock
and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer? I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershaw.
So this isn't the third driver.
It takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Right, bye. I've just submitted it. Yeah. You liked it? I'm glad. That's mine. That's my only goal. For you guys to have fun with it. I have to go inside this place too. Scorpion, how's your day? Are you busy at work? How have you been doing? Feel like... Okay, let's ask this man.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
What's a pawn shop? We're in a pawn shop.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the wall.
Okay. Dahil just drawing emoji for a bitch? Oh my gosh, it sounds exciting. I didn't know you drew, Scorpion. I'm excited. I want to see it. I was a big dum-dum and closed the tab. It's okay. Girly man, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the second raid. Yeah, my alerts doesn't go on all the time, I guess. I'm not sure why. I do draw, but just sometimes. Drawing is like the one thing I wish I could do but never can do. It's like, you know. Yeah. It's really just one of those. I wish I knew how to draw. I fell asleep at 7:30. Well, good morning to you, Mr. Raffo. I don't know how I sleep tonight. By playing New World. How was your day, Raffo? Hope you had a good day. Comfy, cozy vibes tonight. Me, a comfy, cozy streamer. Who knew? Yeah, I feel like I'm stuck in this game. I don't know. Let's see. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law.
Wow, okay. Okay, be like that.
Usually.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
What's happening? Oh my gosh. I'm letting you guys catch up in New World. I haven't actually opened New World in a while. I think since last Saturday. It's fixed all of a sudden. Oh yeah, I remember it. It was broken for a while. Is that why you were playing Hades? No, you were playing Hades on Steam. The other night. Last night. Maybe it just needed a rest, Rafu. You know, sometimes we all need to like have a long rest. Oh my god, enjoy your dinner. Have good noms. Have good noms. It just needed some space. I was gonna say, I installed my keyboard tray today. It's actually a lot better. I'm using a keyboard and mouse now. And I feel a lot more comfy. Yeah.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
What do? I feel like, you know what? I don't want to do any of this. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. Typical various consumerist objects, quite the collection indeed. Should we just patronize him? I think we should just patronize him. They like being patronized, right?
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained.
Entertained. He might be high. If he is.
On what? Oh my god, we can do this. Is Roy high? And if yes, what is he on? Ah. Maybe I'll do good checks tonight. Just as complicated too. Switches are complicated. Done the form. Bomb, thank you. I appreciate that. Rafu, we have the form up. Exclamation point step, bro. If you wanna get on the fun. Girly man, Bean Boozled. Wait, let me get my Bean Boozled. I need to keep pausing. Most people settle for bed after 9. Here. Hala, let's go. What happened? I have a new purpose in life. By the way, I want to finish Hades first on a. I want to finish Hades on a first run fresh file. Wow! So you're not gonna do it. You're gonna keep You're gonna keep. Fuck! I can do this. You're gonna keep opening a fresh file if you don't finish it on the first run. Did I get that right? When you can't perform Jafar's, all I heard was the bro. Okay, this one, girly man. It's white and pink. That didn't sound right. This can either be Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Oh, Stinky Socks. I hate it. I've been making new files every day. Yeah, okay, I got it right. Wow, I played Hades last Sunday again after so long. I booted it up again, and then I did one run. I don't know about you, Bomb, but that run lasted me for like an hour and a half. I remember I was telling Bomb sometimes I don't like playing Hades because one run takes so long. Like, I remember I was doing it and I was at Captain Panda's stream. I was like hanging out and then I told him like, okay, I'm gonna lurk because I need to like do some Hades things. And then I ended that run at like what, 11:30. Maybe it's because I just kill slow. Fine, here it is. Girly man, Stinky Socks, let's go. Tutti Frutti! It's not stinky at all. Thank you for the redeem. Hello, I heard Hades. It was my average is around. Yeah, I know you. You said that. I was thinking that last Sunday. I was like, okay, maybe I'll just take me 30 minutes. Maybe I'll do one run. And then the next thing I saw the clock, it's like 11:30. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm sleeping after this. I reached Styx though. Styx, right? I think it's Styx. I reached Temple of Styx. I'm not even playing now. Hi, Anna. Welcome in. Yeah, we're talking about Hades. Because somebody here is doing a personal Hades challenge. It's not Stinky Stocks. Stinky Stocks. Stinky Socks. 13-minute run? Does it mean you died? Stinks. Like your socks. The newest affiliate on Twitch. It's Anna406. It rhymes! all the people's here. Have you done lurky lurk with Uncle's work? Okay, Anna, enjoy work. Stinky stonks, yeah. It's Raph's fault. He always points it out whenever he sees Anna in chat. I've seen it more than once. Whenever I see Raph and Anna in the same chat, Raph's gonna go, the newest affiliate on Twitch. Sick calls stay here. I think Anna enjoys working. Let's roll for this. Let's roll for this.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidol. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness.
It has psychedelic side effects.
And it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Oh, maybe we could do it. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? Should we ponder on it? Ponder for a while. Hoy, nag-onboard ka na. No, Anna. Oh God, why am I not following? That's a sin, bomb. You definitely have to follow. I don't know what's next. She might, do the form. Do you have a TIN number, Anna? Because I remember, I think it was Erico who couldn't finish the affiliate form because he doesn't have 10 or something. That's why I don't see the streams. Maybe. Actually, I also haven't seen an Anna stream. I hope to catch you soon. Mommy, Isa cannot be. What do you mean? Yes, I do. Sorry po. Psychedelics, yeah. He's high. I also want to be high. Let's threaten. Let's threaten.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
No, we want drugs, do we? Wait, no. That came out wrong. It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of for holiday before I lost my memory. Maybe we can do that.
I've had to take it, since the People's Pile Cleaner. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile? I actually don't know what that is. I don't want to conclude it yet. Why is there bonking? Yes, what's your PIN number? Look at your credit card. Mark, we don't do that here. Okay, girly man. Fine. Fine, girly man. Your Tagalog is very limited. Kuya Nick! Nick E, please. Hello, welcome in. You're new. Let me ask you a random question. Name one cool feature you would add to your dream house. Nikki, please. I would like to know. I mean, that's a question for everyone in chat. What's one cool feature you would have on your dream house? Makona Drug Empire. Oh no, guys, you found me out. That's what I do. I mean, non-existent. Why is my I can't hear it. I can't hear it. My stream elements alerts. I can't hear it. But I sure you guys heard it. Six, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel like I don't remember anything.
Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in...
He's just high-topping us. Like, he's so high.
The People's Pie was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance. An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Okay, so People's Pie is definitely like an event. Yeah. So tell me more about this emergency relief brigade that you were part
We were
of.
an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
I can change my answer now since I can come home over to your... Okay, if you could change it, what would you change? Basta't kasama dream partner. Look at this, Nikki. Look at this, Nick. Such a suave answer. I shall go off now. I'm really tired and want to sleep. No! Just kidding, Damien. Good night. Have a good night's rest. I'm so sorry. I can't help it. Sometimes the jokes come out of their own. Enjoy your week, girly man. Don't work too hard. Have a great night indeed.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud.
So we're talking to
Years
this.
getting sick.
We're talking to this high pawn shop owner. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out, I guess. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez.
Martinez.
People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
He completely sidetracked us. It's like trying to get our sympathy. Because he's still taking drugs.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have guns? Ah.
I
let's see.
doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Okay, we'll try him. How are you? Oh, look at this Gibbs. Such being a wonderful person. Did Megs raid you? Curious me? Are you asking me? Yes. We had a raid from Megs, a raid from Siegs, and 2 raids from Girly Man. I'm off to take a shower. Okay, Nami, enjoy your shower. I always love a good bath after a long, tiring day. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you later. Yeah, my favorite after a long day, exactly. I'll see you around. Nami was, I know, streaming IRL a while ago. You guys should also check Nami out if you want to see more of Japan. Girly Man's raids were the highlight, yeah. It's always his raids that is the highlight. Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
Nami is a great streamer. She is. I love hanging out in Nami's streams. Although I pretty much just lurk. But it's always like a different thing whenever you go there. It's like a new thing all the time. I lurky muna. Okay, bomb. Lurk ko na. Enjoy. Enjoy your lurk. See you, chat.
He doesn't know anything.
Doesn't know anything?
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself.
Malurka, like that's funny. Okay, let me fix this.
Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Around the harbor.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Do you want to sell him anything? I don't think so. I don't know if I want to ask for guns, but maybe not. What's in here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Ooh, we can try this.
Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Let's dig up a truly cool figure.
Everything you
Oh my
pick out
God.
seems faded, chipped, and sad.
Never mind.
Most of them are just broken.
We tried. Maybe I should have done a better character development. What's in here?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12
We
rounds.
can't really buy it, right? Because, you know, we need money. Hopefully, soon we'll be able to do it. Let's go out. I wonder what we can do. Let's just... Because we can't... I think we're kind of a bit of a... We're kind of in a bit of a situation where I feel like we're... stuck our progress. In a way. Let's check. What do we have to do? Interrogate drivers. This is supposed to be my main mission today. But since last time we've like we found 2. We couldn't find the last one. Well, there's also the secret passage. Then we can also open the thing there. These are old ones. The smoker we'll get to tomorrow, I think. Day 2. Oh, what's this? Smokes. Between those trucks down there. Smokes. Go get them. Can I get here? No? Where's the smokes? Did I just miss my cue? I don't get that. Plus sopas, perfect. Too nice, Omega. Can we go here? No. Hey, me not here. This is the one of the drivers we talked to. Hmm.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head
Talk to her
swaying
again.
to the music.
Huh? What is it? What do you want? What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
Maybe we should just...
If you don't know,
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
why would I want to do that?
Oh, we're going undercover. We can try this route. Huh.
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about? Good.
No, I'm not gonna ask her directly if she's smuggling or not.
Nothing.
Before I came, you seem
She's
away.
just a distracted old woman.
So
Fine.
he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Fine, fine, fine.
Hell dream is what it is.
Ah. Where's the smokes?
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Hi.
Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears. Bulky frame, heavy, hardy, looks like a tractor.
I prefer to have a bucket of beer. Do you mean IRL? I have beer now, Raffle. Oh, that was such a good night. When we all went out and drank beer. Baited, BRB. Go have beer with me, virtual beer. Let's go.
Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Do I know what happened the last time? Oh,
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white. The colors of the Stars Ryko.
pasabay. Pasabay, B-U-Y. You know what would be funny? What would be funny, Raffo? If you just randomly go live one day and then when you go on your just chatting screen, there's two of you there, you and Omega. Like out of the blue, it's just, oh my gosh, she's here.
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Zhimsk migrants saw a Stash Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown.
Murder the driver on the
Murdered
spot.
driver on the spot. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Oh my god.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Okay, we're not gonna flaunt our encyclopedia stuff. I'm starting to get annoyed with the encyclopedia stuff, to be honest. I'm kind of over it, so we'll see. Could our hangman be the driver of this car? Oh,
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that. 4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
oh no,
The
Kim.
prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Could it be another Stajrajko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Okay. Gonna muller ka now? Okay, Gibbs, enjoy your night. Take it easy. Finally, you started a trend. Hi. Where do we go? I know this one.
A lorry stuck in the traffic. The windows are clear. They've been...
Can't do this. Ugh. I know we've talked to this guy already.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
The Measurehead thing didn't go well for me, eh? Maybe we could help.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets.
Gadgets these days? No, we don't. Toasty, hello, welcome in. How are you? It's your first time here. Good evening. If Mags were here, I'll start my just chatting stream and a music stream instead. You're just gonna make him start singing on your live thing. Hey BK, I know BK. that's like a name I just see on chat, other people's chat. Did you copy with the Sigs raid? People are gonna be so confused. This isn't Raffle stream. Where's the degeneracy? It's lacking.
Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalczyk crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Do we have?
Because we don't.
We don't.
have air support or any of those other things.
Because of work? Also, hi, kamusta? Hello, I am good. How about you, BK? Kamusta? Also, Alafali. It's fine. Yeah, work can be, you know, work is work.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Hush, hush. He who must not be named. Yeah. Work has been heavy. I was just gonna say heavy lately, so I got that.
Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM.
Yes, I'm
No
listening.
technology, however. First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate.
We have to be a
Use the lack
sub.
of expertise. Basically, grovel. That's how I do it. You're
Should we try it again? Maybe we can try it again.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Okay. I'm gonna save and then we're gonna try again. It's a hard save. Map? What happened to our map? We can try it again. Map all. Sleeping dock worker. Let's try. I'm gonna try again. Work is heavy, but nothing that I can't lift. That's where you're wrong. You know, we all have our limits. We all have our limits. Work from 9:45 a.m. That's 11 hours. That's wild. I'm in a pub. Do you work in a pub? So I'm in pain. You work in a pub, BK? Cool. Cool. What do you work as? If you don't mind me asking, if you don't want to share, it's fine. The map is beautiful. I bought it with my money. Where's that? But it's stylized. Oh my god, I'm lost. Oh, look at that. Ay! actually really like the art style of this game. I mean, it's not the typical, what you usually see. I will make sure to remove the hanged man photo from my stream. I think if I'm in this place, it's paused, so it's fine. Bartender BK, that's so cool! Yeah, Rafu here sells alcohol. I pour drinks and listen to problems for a living. I do love it. Raf owns an alcohol business and then Sherry just drops the bomb and then bye. Oops. How long have you been working as a bartender? Oh, I have a question for you, BK. What is like your personal favorite drink? Do you have like a signature cocktail that you whip up? Yeah, actually, Rafu here. Raf MH. Does alcohol for a living and then he butchers all of his mixes on stream. That's it. GG's, Sherry-kun. Since February, also I'm like Jazz and drink a lot of whiskey. I've been drinking this Glen for a while now. I know Jazz likes Glen. It's almost actually over, so that reminds me I have to order another one. So you like drinking whiskey, straight up? I'm not drinking Glen tonight though. I'm just drinking this Horoyoy grape drink. If anybody's wondering. Nobody asked, and here I am, I'm oversharing.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself.
Okay. This is the guy who told us that art degeneracy is showing, right? True though, Rafa MH. Sherry runs a tea cafe. She does. Her specialty is matcha. You know, I only learned the other week, I think, what Gen matcha is. It's actually just matcha with rice. Because apparently Gen is rice in Japanese. I don't know if that's true. I think that's true. I think that was correct. Sometimes, you know, when I find things on the internet and I want to share them to my friends, I automatically tell them that I don't know if this is true, but blah 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 blah. The grape one is pretty good. It is pretty good. Grape and peach are like pretty good. Yakult, I hate it. I hate it so much. Cheers, Toasty BK. What's sencha? Is that a tea? I just had some milk. I'm part of the crew. Yes, you are. Everybody's part of the crew. As long as you're drinking something, you're part of the crew. Okay, we're gonna succumb to his advanced race theory. He's gonna be racist against us. Fuck.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there. Haha. I do. Shh, Kim.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
I want education on all, but I think I'll start with the vile one. It's just water tonight for me. I don't think alcoholic fits so. That's because you chose sopas. If you got sisig, omega, you could definitely get alcohol with that. Yeah, it's green tea. Ooh, look at Sherry drinking tea. Sherry drinking tea every night. Sencha Hana, I hear that. Oh, it's actually a pretty nice drink. It's an alcoholic iced coffee. Actually, a pretty nice drink is alcoholic iced coffee, which is milk, Bailey's Irish cream, and Kahlua coffee liquor and ice. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. I make that at home sometimes. Good stuff. I'll take note. I don't really mix, except for like Yeah. No, I don't mix. Let's just put it at that. But I'll take note of that. Milk, Baelish, ice cream, and Kahlua. I don't think I have any of those three though. Well, almond milk work. I don't know. I feel like I haven't drank regular dairy milk in such a long time. And I think the most similar thing that I've had to that is like a drink called mudslide. I don't even know. Yeah, it probably should taste pretty similar, but I've had it like a long time ago. I don't like to mix. She only mingles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay.
I knew you would go straight for the vile cauldron. Everyone does.
Oh my god, we were so predictable.
A and B to appreciate the depravity of the chimeric race.
Fine, we'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, it just won't make any sense.
Measureheads, babe.
Yes, it would seem nonsensical.
Those are the Simonees, the
Simonees?
Areopagites, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Lactose intolerant inbreeding. Wait, is that for real? 1 shot of Baileys and 1 shot of lemon juice, and that's a cement mixer? Young patrons are depraved. Oh my god, is that what they always ask for? And I remember when I was a young pup patron. AKA back when I was in uni. You know what was like the most uni drink I could think of? It's probably a Jaeger bomb. So I would say when people would offer me Jaeger, I'm like, I left that in college. You put them both in your mouth and swish it around like a mouthy. Wow, people are playing Fall Guys. I see. I saw that. Swish it around like mouthwash and it curdles the milk. Oh my god, that does sound disgusting. People actually order that? No kidding? Like, why would you not wanna enjoy Baileys? For what it's worth, Baileys is such an amazing liquor.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Who exactly are the Maun? We should learn everything about it. People are masochists. I have no doubt. No doubt. I don't know if drinking games is something you guys actually do. But are you guys familiar with the game King's Cup? I feel like that's like the ultimate masochistic alcohol game ever.
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them
Maun. Fine.
Mahun is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant.
No wooden clogs though?
In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been
I feel like Oranje is kind of like an ode to Netherlands. So I think Revachol is kind of like a French thing. I might have to look it up, I'm not sure.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace
What is your deal with lactose intolerance? I'm lactose intolerant.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities.
Humans are lactose intolerant by nature. Really? I know. I eventually developed intolerance when I stopped drinking dairy. I can drink a whole liter. Yeah, I think your body kind of adjusts. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna say this is all correct. But I felt like from the moment I kind of stopped drinking dairy, because I used to be able to tolerate it pretty well. But when I stopped drinking it, just putting myself on a diet and all that stuff, it was causing me a lot of acne also. Once I started drinking it again in small amounts, it gives me, I don't normally have to go to the bathroom kind of thing, but I get really, really bloated easily. Like, I wouldn't be able to actually finish a milk tea, a full milk tea. Normally, I just drink half and I'd be good. Like, I'd be satisfied. And then I wouldn't be, I wouldn't push myself to drink the rest of it. What is King's Cup? I may have a small idea what I think it might be. It is the worst college game invented, indeed. Well, basically, I don't remember the specifics, but for example, you have a deck of cards, and then for each number, it stands for something. And then eventually, you guys go through the deck, and then you add stuff to like a cup, which they call the King's Cup. Oh my god, I forgot the specifics. But the whole point of it is, yes, there are some cards that allow you to add random things to the King's Cup. And then the person who actually draws a king from the deck has to drink the King's Cup. So it can be anything. It's like the worst. It's like, why are people doing this? People are such big masochists. Ideally, college students would choose to load the King's Cup with all sorts of alcohol, so it mixes and everything mixes. But there's some souls who would add hot sauce in it, just trying to pull things from my memory of way back when. They put hot sauce in it, they put soy sauce and all that stuff, and then you're gonna be so unlucky if you draw the king card. Humans over time develop the ability to digest lactose, which is why so many people are intolerant. We are still in the process. Oh my gosh, today I learned. That's so nice to know. I'm just full mutant. I could drink milk and I was born without. You are, I think, coming from Pioneer's logic, you're already at the end of the evolution. BK, you're advanced. you're advanced than most of us. Let's go soy sauce. Yeah, people would mix all sorts of stuff. Everclear and Mountain Dew, whatever's available, technically. And then... yeah, I know there are other things. Like, for example, if it's a 6, it's like the host, like the girls have to shot or something. Yeah. A lot of it is already blocked for my brain. Advanced human, let's go, human 2.0. Population 1, toasty VK. Homo fallopian is the next step in evolution, not gonna lie. I believe you, Jer. I believe you 100%. How was your day, Jer?
The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent in expansion.
This is still type A, right?
They have a glandular problem.
Hi, Jazz. How are you? Jazzy's back on Twitch, guys. You beautiful human. Hello, indeed. How was your day?
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making making them listen to El Mariachi, a toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sequels.
And who are the Lebanese and Arapagits in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mask, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
Yeah, he has a full race theory. We have to get behind. Thank you for the shout out. Yes, guys, check out Jazzazik. Though I'm pretty sure if you're following me, you're probably following him already. Wow, everyone is lucky. Hello. Oh my gosh, hi. Also, guys, we'll give a shout out to also, oh my god, so many wonderful people in chat tonight. Theoretically Lucky, who's actually currently planning, currently running, currently running an amazing zoo right now. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's playing Planet Zoo. Also, some great vibes, you guys. What's happening? About to sleep, but just came to drop you a lurk. Okay, Jazzy, I appreciate that. Thank you for the lurk. That's so nice. Nice of you. Jur thought us the Fall Guys tracker last night, and I'm hooked on statistics. That's... Oh man, that's a black hole, yo. Good night, everyone. Yeah, nighty Jazz. Look at Jazzy being a sweetheart again on stream.
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern island.
This is all lore.
I am Simonese.
Oh, he's Simonese.
Ile de Fantôme.
Ile de Fantôme. Wonderful Macaulay stream. Thank you. We're chill and cozy tonight. Not the usual malding, motion control, Angie gameplay.
The Areopagites are the master race.
Areopagites.
Okay. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Marat to Ansuland. Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Occidentals discovered this place.
Hi, Luby. How are you? You heard that? Yeah. Believe it. Yeah, motion control Angie is me on Saturdays. Continue receiving wisdom. So I think, look, I kind of forced myself into a stuck situation. I couldn't progress it.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
Contemplating the beauty and the mystery. I don't know. I don't know what to do next, basically. Lies and slander? No, not a lie, not slander. So I'm doing this again. The first time I talked to the Measurehead, well, didn't go well. So that's where we're at. Oh, by the way, look, I have the new form up now. No, I just went back. That's for the second community night. That's for the second community night. Nako. Yes. If you would like to join, I would appreciate it. Psycho, hi, how are you? Good morning. What is up? Tell me all about it.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races.
Tip A. Tip Ba.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored.
I was a Tip Ba. Wait, look. So, I wanted to confirm the lore of this game. Kind of based IRL, right? So Revachol is kind of like France. I don't know. I'm this is like guess. I bookmarked the forum. Yeah. So for those who are new here, we're having a community night on December 15th. It's going to be my second community night. And basically the history of that is we had a fun little thing last community night where we kind of on the lookout for a stream daddy. So yeah, and we went through the applications. It was a lot of fun, I think. I hoped everybody had fun. I had fun. Yeah, so we're doing something similar but different for the next one. And as you can see, we're now looking for the next step, bro. So tempted to say the line. Say it, BK, say it. I'm good, just waking up. How are you? Good morning, Ben. That's nice. I'm actually, yeah, I'm good. I'm a bit tired. But that's just, normal life working for you. But I'm good. Now she has a daddy, she now needs to step. Yeah, basically what Luke said. What are you doing? I actually have that as a special command by one of my mods who's not here, and he's the only one who can activate that command, so never mind. Revachol is Estonia. Oh, I thought it was France. And then they were talking about Orange a while ago as well, so I was thinking that's probably Netherlands, right? Never mind.
The Khoikhos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
Should we? No, we should not talk back to him, right? Like, we want to please him so we can pass through.
To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes.
Fucking racist. I can't.
They are of a distinct muddy color, and so is their skin.
Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen.
Ashen.
The author said France. I was just assuming it was France because the names sounded French, like got. But also, I know there are a lot of French-based countries in Europe, so that's also probably me being ignorant.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato.
What's wrong with potato?
The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with Podart. The only thing they like more is dividing.
Wait, so is Khoiko
states, like political amoeba.
Potato? Like Irish? Sayol is East Asia. Ooh. Like Seoul, probably.
Wouldn't he be one for ethno-states?
And the Vacholiers you meant, I'm just gonna ignore my rhetoric because we need to please him.
Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. You're wrong about it. Of course you don't want to do that. Go away, stupid political thoughts.
The revolution
We're on a mission.
a shawl from grass in Zara's written potato carts. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Measurehead is such an interesting character because his... Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, okay, somebody is here being this person, but also literally guarding this gate that we have to pass through.
The
Hate that.
revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoico to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potato acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of Tibet mediocrity.
Oh, fine. Let's go. Let's
A
go.
museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Should we go? I wanna know. But I might not be able to get what I want if I, like, don't please him enough. Seventh Venus, hello? How are you? Good morning. You guys, I saw Venus cook lumpia this week. It was such a fun stream. Hello, Venus. Miss me. Oh my god, Venus, you brought everybody out of hiding. You're gonna go snooze too? I have more tending bars tomorrow. Oh my gosh, BK, thank you for coming in and hanging out. Enjoy. I hope you also enjoy your bartending tomorrow. Such a fun occupation, I would say. 3 hours of Lori. I was like, when I came back, so I left. She started. She already finished. She finished. Let me pause this. She finished doing all the meat stuff, and then she even forgot the water chestnuts, if I remember right. So everything's already mixed, and then she started chopping the water chestnuts, and then she started rolling. She was cutting the wraps, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna like go to work. And when I came back, she's like, Koda, you just came back at the right time. We're rolling our last one. I'm like, oh my god. Are you okay? It took forever, Tita, to help me roll. Yeah, it's okay. I realized Vincent, I forgot that one. It's fine. How did it taste though? Did you taste one on stream? I missed the ending, probably. How was it? Okay.
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Semenese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Semenese.
Fine.
The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension.
Okay, I don't wanna.
That 2 human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Any more?
Then there is the Sim.
There's more.
Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the
Yes.
Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
Aesthetic side. People dance. It was delicious, nice, crunchy ASMR. Nom nom lumpia. I was like, look at me, a housewife. You know what? Honestly, if I can like spend my 40s above as a housewife, I wouldn't mind. I just cook food all day. Actually, no. I feel like I just say it now because I'm tired with work. But I feel like I'm gonna miss it. I feel like I'm the kind of person who's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so bored at home. Give me something to work on. I don't know if you guys are like that, or you guys will be like, no, I just want to stay at home. Let's do this. Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man.
What's servile? Like,
Scientists have
they serve?
the idea of crossing the Semines with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Semini strength and
Yeah,
class.
servility. Servile. I uploaded new emotes, but Twitch might not approve the booty one. I've seen booty emotes though. So I think I've seen booty emotes, so I think you would be able to have it. I've seen more than one. You keep seeing this game everywhere.
This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko
Hold
may
on.
have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know.
Okay, never mind. You know what?
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformity.
Were there any bold-bodied races you need?
Were there any
No.
able-bodied races you needed education? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself.
What is that
what
race
is the
enigma?
race enigma? You have not even worded it,
Should I just accept? Maybe I should just
let
accept.
alone solved.
I've been talking to him for an hour-ish. How is it? Okay, I'm gonna answer. It's fun, number one, but it's very different. It has a really cool voice acting, which I think is one of the best things I like about the game. You know, when I first thought, when I was thinking of streaming this game, I thought I was gonna like talk a lot because I knew it was like heavy on like, the narrative and stuff. But I'm so happy there's like a really good like voice behind it. What else? I think Luke mentioned it a while ago. It's kind of game where you can't do anything. No, can't do everything. So if you're the kind of person like me before, I used to like want to be able to do everything in a game, like a completionist kind of thing. You can't do it here. And then you have different like paths to go through. It's pretty interesting. It's really different from the normal games I would play. I wouldn't totally recommend it for streaming though. I guess if you're going to ask that, just because, well, it's streamable, but also if you get distracted a lot, you're gonna lose so much of the knowledge, because I feel like it's really heavy on the lore. It's really heavy on the lore, so you really have to take a lot in. I'm trying to take a lot in, but as you can see a while ago, all the racist stuff, I'm just like going through, breezing through it. The gasm emo, yeah, so I think I just saw that today. I actually haven't thought about new emotes yet, but I will soon, I guess. You're lucky playing it now. A few minutes ago, not everything was voice acted. Yeah, I know somebody who told me like, oh my gosh, you got the creepy voice acting. So I had an idea that there was a version that didn't include it. So I get to be quiet for the stream. How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not...
Okay, we'll internalize it immediately, I guess.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. Tiberius.
No, we're not gonna knock him out.
Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Fine, fine. Okay, we'll do that. I've been internalizing this. Can we only internalize one? No, we can internalize more than one. This is 1 hour and 40. Yeah. Let's do it. I don't know if I'm doing it. I don't know if I'm doing this right though. But I've internalized Lonesome Long Way Home. This is gonna be 6 hours, I think. Yeah, we have this. I don't know if I should start all of it though. So let me know, please. I don't know what to do. I get that. I was thinking a second playthrough might be more streamable because you don't need to learn. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you get to be able to kind of like really role play the character because you kind of have a good. But you know, you wake up as an amnesiac person. You don't do anything. It's pretty accurate for like a first playthrough. If you have more thought so I can have more thought cabinet slots. But I don't. Maybe I should just. Is the goal to internalize everything? Okay, this one I'm gonna ask Luke. Or is it the kind of thing where I have to choose what to internalize? Okay, there we go. Not all internalizations give positive returns. Okay, we'll probably do that both too first. You have to choose. Okay. It seems like a correct thing for the game. Let's go back to the whirling rags because I know we're gonna try. Let's try to open the trash container and also explore the secret passages, probably. This one, the drivers. I can't find the third driver. I don't know if you want to give me a clue. I wouldn't mind, but I saw only 2 drivers and I can't find the third one. Yeah, and that's what Joyce wants me to do. I can't go there. Breathe in, breathe out. I hate your raffle. It's like reading what they gave and seeing if it's a good for MC to internalize or not. Ah.
Welcome to it. Do continue, sir.
Come on, man. The hooler. It's just a greeting. A lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant.
Oh, he's
You think
racist.
My kind doesn't belong here. That I should watch myself and.
Yo, I really love Kim.
You see,
Can I just
I'm
say?
an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between
Ha!
you. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
I got your back, Kim. I got your back.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his rig.
Whatever you say, officers.
What are you hauling? Oh, he's a driver. Maybe did I just find my driver? I just find... What drivers did you find? Yeah, type C probably. Kim is best boy everywhere I go about this game. 100% people love Kim. Yeah, I did. But I think I didn't. What was it? I'll see if there are new stuff. I know I talked to him after we saw the body. Let's do this. I got your back, Kim. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
I feel like my mind is playing games with me. I remember talking to someone here and thinking he was manning this shop. Oh crap.
Apples?
Apples?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples? Let's just say you can find all 3. Okay, maybe this is the third one.
Apples? I take it you had other questions? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette. Fine.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Mirizza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Mm-hmm.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Hold on, but they make Al Ghul.
I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
It's a responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you wearily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
So why is still hanging around here?
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
I feel like it just would be too typical if he's the driver we're looking
there was
for.
a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Should we say something? I did see one lorry with trailer doors open on my way here. I don't trust him. Oh my god, I don't even hear the... I don't hear the sound alert. I hate it. Oh, let's see. You guys didn't hear it, no? Okay. Can you try that again? Can we try that again? I think that's free. Bomb! Yeah, Bomb made that. I was like, can I have a recording of that thing? Let me see. Try it again. I hear it now. You lucky it's free or else. Yeah, I really put a price on things, especially especially the sound alerts. It's only when you scare me, I think. Wait, I won't say anything.
On his cigarette furiously, probably still thinking about mosquitoes and ass cancer.
Should we talk to Kim? I'm gonna save first. Then I'll talk to Kim again.
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work together, we have better... Okay.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You want to
It's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul.
Yeah.
So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side.
East Asian indeed. Okay then.
I don't... That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a Beano.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Fine.
No.
Ask again.
Brain sends the signal to your lips.
But they refuse the order.
Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
What's happening to me?
Matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. The lieutenant
I love you,
relaxes
Kim.
his eyebrow, and you seem to be in control.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with like your
I have
brain?
no idea what you're talking about.
The
Fine.
lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Because my conceptualization skills, you're too talkative. So how do you know?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The
Okay.
lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Now I want lumpia. Go get lumpia. If I could mail it to you guys, I would. When it reaches us, it's gonna be gone. Somebody from the post office have eaten it. I like that the lore has their own slur so that they can sound real world without. Yeah. So yeah, actually, it's a good point. They can't get sued for being racist, but it's racist. I talk to myself all the time. Same. Kim is denying it, I guess. That's true. Yeah, dude, I'm super. Instead of air fried, it's air milled. Lawyers.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
He is too smart for us.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system.
I'm special.
You're special.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Should we?
What do you want to know?
No, I think I don't need to go there. You seem to be following me. Do I want to go there? I don't want to say that. Best boy, no one deserves him. Yeah, I agree. Did it change something on our map? On our task, I mean. What was I checking on? There's something here. Yeah, I was looking for the drivers, but then the You know what? I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna go back to that racist driver. Screwdriver! Screw this driver. We don't need him. I Kim? What do you mean? Are you sure? Ooh.
Looking for something?
Indio, hello! How's the game? Well, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm trying, I'm investigating the Joyce thing. She's making me ask who is, transferring illegal drugs. Don't screw them. Look, what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna load save if it doesn't turn out well.
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanux lorry.
I still don't trust it. What if it's him?
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright?
Save scum. I have learned.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself.
But I guess it's good that we're progressing the story.
Who?
I'm gonna go to the racist stuff. What did I come back to? Screwdrivers, Anna. Have you ever had a bad experience with a screwdriver? Tell me about it. Lamau, please. Hello, Miss Venus. Hello. What? I don't know. I was improving. Yeah. Have you looked or have you not? I think think everybody has had a bad experience with screwdrivers. Sus. Should we let's inspect everything? Sign is impossibly sleek. I'm gonna go on a faster. Super rare. What about the speakers? Don't waste your time on them. What did it say? Sneakers, these once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop. Kalat. I'm sorry. You're a driver? Okay. And then what do you want me to say, Raf? Amalgamation of Adidas and Nike, but also with military tech. That sounds right. That sounds about right. Can't I just buy the sad Concord speakers? What if I buy the sneakers and the drugs are inside them? I'm getting way too many ideas with this one. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers. I thought he was gonna sell it to me. 50 cents? No. Leave. This guy's just manipulating me. Save the economy. Kalat. Buy Echo. Why exactly does the economy need saving? Do you have to save mother economy? I don't have children, I think. Because I don't remember. It's just nature. Powerful economics expand. Okay? You're just a distraction from cultural issues, you know, immigrants and... Ooh, do we push his buttons? How about... Wow, look. Wow, look. You of all people think that. We've got to save mother economy. Let's see. The socialist in academia. Browse through the box. Should be. I'm gonna roll whatever. Huh? I doubt I'll be able to afford this. It may deaden your senses to the world around you. Should I buy the windbreaker? No, what though? I'm gonna save my money. But I feel like that's a bad decision. Push the buttons. They sound... Yeah, they do. And I feel like my brain is so noisy. Feels like a whole class is in session. What's your stance on drugs? Tasty, tasty drug. I mean, lot of the coolest. It's like a real brain sometimes. Yeah, I agree. But you are a Lorima. Oh my god, we're starting a fight. I knew it. We're gonna get into the middle of this. Okay. He stops to think. This is my dreams. Oh my god. So you forgot to tell me? Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation in the heart? Do I just go straight up? I don't know if people will actually like, I feel like I'm watching way too many detective series where, you really can't straight up ask people about what you want to know. But also, I feel like sometimes I have to do it. I'm thinking. So you forgot to tell me? So you were embarrassed. Forgot. Embarrassed. Forgot. Ah! Nothing. The drug crowd. It wasn't some drug crowd. Wait, oh my gosh, is my audio in-game not working again? Hold on. Oh my god, I wonder how long that was. Sheesh. I am so sorry. I am so sorry about that. I was... Oh my god. Yes, Venus. Enjoy. Enjoy with the form. We're buddies, Sileng. Help us out. No one will know it was you. Hmm.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
Anna. I feel like Anna's scandalized. Yeah, so it's a meme. It's okay. I did something similar back on my first community night, but I think it's a little bit more degen this time. Time to search out the V in Venus. My actual step bro is a piece of shit though. She's been to my stream a lot. I speak back and forth with everyone and everyone's streams. I say Kalachi. Yeah, okay. Welcome in then.
He's not ruling her out.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
Points north. Anna swings, huh? Both ways.
All of
I
them.
love it.
Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't
Okay,
remember.
we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detective.
Both of you deserve
You
it.
deserve it.
Should we ask them again?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
I heard one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here.
I don't want to talk about that.
Huh? Why? Do you know something? Oh, we're onto something. We're onto something.
Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Anna said the correct answer, unlike that. You can't expect that to say what Anna said. No, that's too straight for that. Dad didn't want to talk about swinging. Yeah. I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do? Call him out. We'll call him out.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her.
Okay, that was
she
me.
wouldn't be
I was
mixed up
being
in-
dumb.
It's true. We would of course a lie. But a kind heart is tricky. Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the
lady driver.
She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look
A
like?
youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Not gonna lie, I think conceptualization is the loudest voice in my head. But a sassy bitch rhetoric
Died it
is the
again.
loudest. Oh. Then she may have died it again. Ah, that's right. Hi,
I
Venus.
did it, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she...
It's true. Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it
Who
can't
is this
be that bad.
person?
She's not a
Look,
bad
who is this
person. I know that
person?
much.
Just kidding.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how
Yeah.
it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's trouble.
Oh my god, who
If
is she
hunt
to
her
you?
down,
I
she
should
may
have not.
survive it. I can't...
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled.
She's got the darkness in her.
The darkness.
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yeah, who is she to you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Come on, man. Life is just a joke. We're not gonna do that.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind,
Hold on. Her mind?
the way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry
Fuck,
behind?
man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options.
The raceman, for one.
The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something. Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others.
Oh my god, I love it. I should stop saying that. I'm sorry, I like this game. It's like everyone, all the voices in my head are putting things together for me.
Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Rhetoric is you. I'm probably gonna be reaction speed. I don't think.
It's right here. The answer is right here. You just need to ask him. Come on, do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
A little fame wouldn't hurt too? You put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important I can't blow it.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I haven't met Volition. Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
Well, you
Here.
thought wrong.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the Statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
Anything else? I don't think she's gonna. Well, we can try.
No. I don't know. She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose.
Otherwise?
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside. Something incriminating.
I bet you are.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
No, you're not.
I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin. I hope it gets you something. Help someone.
Yeah, I don't think I've never seen it. I also don't think when I was checking my skills, it didn't like show up on mine. Or I didn't read it ever. You can check. Yeah, it's 2. It's just 2. Nothing here actually. Inland Empire says a lot. Talks a lot. Talks a lot for me. I actually want to try Motorix. Like a high Motorix playthrough next time. Let's check that green cabin. We've been... Oh, is it this one? It says green.
This green found, A to Z, contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins.
This is the one our men pointed to.
Try to pick in the
The
window.
glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers. The door is locked.
Okay.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound.
The door
Then
props
the door pops
open.
back a few centimeters. You
You
can
can
just...
Color! Hello, Color. How are you? Good morning. I think it's morning for you. How are you? I actually think, yeah. I'm gonna agree. It's just that sometimes encyclopedia is a lot. It's a lot. Like...
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Hi, Hi, Kuya Nerd. How are you? Good morning. What are you up to today? So far, I'm doing absolutely fan-flipping-tastic. Now I get to see your absolutely amazing self while I've been relaxing. That's so nice to hear, Kolar. I hope you do get to relax. How am I doing? I'm actually having a blast playing this game. Morning, hell yeah, I'm playing this kind of like a visual novel RPG game. I wouldn't call it a visual novel though, but it's a lot of talking. Yeah, sometimes it's like a video won't shut up, and I feel like sometimes my mind can only take so much. Okay, let's do this. Let's admire the abandoned lorry.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films
From the 20s.
From the 20s. One of them particularly catches your
Centerfold.
eye. The centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know?
What?
But you can't put your finger on.
Are we
who
finally remembering
exactly.
things about our past?
This is Tijon,
No,
a starlet from
she's
the
just
dawn
famous.
of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
Today is the last day before our Thanksgiving holiday break. I told everyone to go home at noon. Mainly so I can play Monster. I know you were playing with Bomb and the others a while ago. Hey, you are the best boss ever. Imagine. Yo, I imagine it would be nice for you guys to have such a long weekend this weekend, right? By the way, for those of you in the Philippines, I heard that they're trying to get the 29th a holiday. I don't know if you guys have heard that. But I know the Tuesday 30th is a holiday, so maybe not a maybe, you should stream. Make use of your time. So they're trying to make the vaccine day a thing. I don't know. It's something I just heard over dinner. But I'm not sure. Maybe somebody else knows.
She wasted away in a drug den.
This is Encyclopedia talking
the door
again.
To the river, not far from here, on Boogie Street.
Enough of the
The
posters.
actresses and the rear act looks
We
like
gotta
the
move.
frequency dial is absent.
Requires a
It
key to
requires
work.
a key to work, but the key has been removed.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would anyone need so many radio
For
stations?
contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave.
UW, UKV.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range too.
Is there anything we could do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without the dial key.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and you wedge yourself under the
Check the
steering
pedals.
wheel to get a better look.
Seems like a few
the
tools.
lying around here. A hammer, a pair of pliers, but one odd detail
Ooh,
does catch your eye.
a piece of
A piece of
sandpaper.
sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Happy vaccination day! Time to get food! Yeah, I don't know if it's a thing. I would want that to be a thing though. Imagine having a nice long weekend until next week. Every day is a holiday to me if I wanted to. That sounded more sad in my head. It didn't sound sad to me. Look, if that makes you feel any better. But do you get poked editing? Now it's just bragging. I think he does. I mean, you wouldn't say no comment if you said, if it's, never mind.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The movie stars are still smiling from the wall.
Pull out his toolbox.
From the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Kuya Nerd, thank you for the 69. I don't know if you guys heard the alerts because I didn't. I feel like this is OBS being janky. I might switch back to OBS 27.0. Something about my sound, my audio is just basically not moving from time to time. Let's see. I wanna poke every day. Okay, Rafu, you should tell that to someone. No. Thank you for the 69 bits. Nice. We heard it. Yep, I heard it. I read it too. You can screenshot it if you want.
It's an issue of Petty Ferric from last Wednesday. A piece of
Pick
paper
up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine.
Complex mathematical
equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
Ooh.
These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe
Give you a
it's
headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Well, maybe that's what the drug ring is using.
the pull-out toolkit slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio.
Posters, trace of
traceable
motor
alcohol
oil.
smell under all the cigarettes. He closed the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective?
Ah,
Before we
yes.
return to Joyce?
Yes, Kim, talk to me. Am I simping for Kim? Maybe.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
If brain threshold is telling me it's giving me a headache, that sounds so awful. I don't think I have a high threshold. Needs to play Poke the Man? Is that a game? I don't know if that's a game. Hi, Painless. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. How are you? No shrimp in shrimp. Yeah, definitely a Kim shrimp.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed. Or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Oh my god, what is fucking happening?
Listening in on your calls.
Between you and your station?
Between you and your station. A worrying prospect.
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
I just wanted to humor Kim. Hi, Mark. I'm here now till I fall asleep. Well, good night. I hope you have a good night's rest. I'm good. What are your plans for Thanksgiving, Painless? I understand you're also gonna be on holiday soon. Making some rounds saying hi to good people in our community before you get on this meeting. Okay, Kuya Nerd, good luck. Have fun as well in work. A few more hours before you can play Monster Hunter. You're not sleeping yet? You want to listen to me and Kim?
Yes, well...
How do you think this is? If I just go.
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt
Departing
that
for the
Evar
night,
Claire would be
Kona-chan,
oblivious to
Mock and
something
One,
like
hey,
this
hope you
happening
enjoy your
right
stream.
Oh my god.
Mock and One love Steve sleep, couldn't see you once
My
I
sound
returned for the
alerts
much
isn't
needed break of
working.
Twitch
I
and
can't
stuff,
hear
Steve.
it.
Cozy.
Oh my god, I hate it. Departing for the night. Hope you enjoy. Good night, Omega. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 5 months. It's so nice of you. Enjoy your break. Enjoy your break off Twitch. I believe you do need it. Yeah, see you when you come back. Listen to Konak Shrimp on Kim. Yes, I'm just gonna shrimp for Kim. Yeah, I don't know. It's something about I think it's on my monitoring stuff. Well, it's good that you guys heard it. A lot of my family and eat lots of food. Ooh, that's so nice. Are you going home? Or do you live near your family? And until you become painful. Oh my god, look, you're turning into...
My suggestion is we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly.
Down the road, will the RCM open?
We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are
Okay.
done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narco... There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we're done here.
We do not want.
not want to get caught in that.
Okay, what are you thinking? He stops to think. What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine there
So
are
yeah, probably corruption?
something worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, debrief over.
Debrief over. After you.
Gotta love a man like Kim Kitsunagi. What was I gonna say? You met Raph once IRL, and then look at you now. Look at you now. Well, this has been productive, you know. Let's go back to Joyce. Blurst. Yeah, I vote Blurst as well. Where's Joyce again? You like it? You like what, Mark? You're a blast. You live nearby. Oh, that's nice. You don't have to travel long distances. Okay, we're gonna save Scum again. Let's see.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Can I have some money? Volition! It's Volition!
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter.
No, it
And
matters.
I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
I don't like this girl.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
Oh my god, it feels like it's becoming messier and messier. Have I ever met Dia in real life? No. Have you? Oh my gosh, Mark, have you ever met anyone here? When was the last time you've been here? She's definitely representing Megacorpos, but she sounds so much more... Yeah, I feel like she's actually more powerful than she lets on. I have trust issues in this game. I feel like I can't trust anyone but Kim. I only trust Kim.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Oh, is that about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
How are the lynching? Wait, before we go into this. Right, she sounds like she's the yeah, she does. No, I haven't been back since 2000. Oh my gosh. Do you plan on coming back? Or visiting anytime soon? Also, I'm so curious. How did you meet Dia and the others? I think this is a story I haven't heard, if you don't mind sharing. She's scary. I want to grow up to be like her. I get that.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say.
See?
My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
And oh my god, she is powerful, right? She's powerful. Because you wouldn't deploy a private military contractor to, like, you know, replace or... Never mind.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Okay.
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They're meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
I like Joyce's voice as well.
Crenel, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Ooh. Maybe 1 year. Oh, like in a year? One day. I raided Dia randomly while searching for people to raid who played Genshin. Oh my god, that's such a serendipitous meetup story. Normally, I'd look for people with webcams to see reactions, but Dia's title was too clever, so I raided anyways. It was before she got affiliate. She only had like 40 followers. Oh my gosh, that's so nice! And I guess she told me all GG, and she told all GGP about me. If Raph didn't raid Dia, we wouldn't know her too. Yeah. Funny how we met Mark due to Dia. Yeah. Dia told me about you. Dia passed by on my stream one time, and then she told me about you. And then that's like the first night I think after I streamed that night, I went to your stream and then I followed you, and then you were apparently live. So I was like, okay, I have to talk to him for a bit because I was gonna go to bed. And then I remember, I think after that, I rated you like, I don't know, the next stream. I saved that part of the VOD when both you and Luke raided me. It's how I met you guys. Yeah, I remember that. that was because of Raph and Red, I believe.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons,
and years of combat experience, trauma and stressor disorder.
Stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in.
So what happened?
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit.
Oh my god!
This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Wait, so that was the guy? That was the guy?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors carry out their orders, for now. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded,
what the fuck is happening? Oh my gosh!
Executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
So Joyce was talking about the guy who died, right? He's a military... So he's not a harbor man. What was I gonna say? Or did I... Look at us now, yeah. We're playing board games casually, meeting up. I'm not crying, you are. Yeah, I was like, okay, it's Reggie Versi because I literally like met him last night. Something like that.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
It will be all of them. The decision is already made.
You've made a mess here. I have to say, this is not Disco.
It is very far from Disco.
I don't even know what Disco
means. Is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
Simply put?
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, They will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to
Oh my
respond.
god.
The debarders have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet.
Okay, this is encyclopedia talking. I don't want to hear it.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons.
I feel
Even
so
yours.
pressured.
Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'm semi-panicking with this game. I hear it now. I hear my alerts now. Captain Panda, thank you for the raid of 11. Hello, welcome raiders. How was your stream, Captain Panda? How have y'all been doing? I was hooked when G Mercy said whiskey, yeah. Uy, it's Anna. Hey yo, Red, hello. Kapitan Raid, welcome in. How have you been, Red? I saw you were streaming a while ago as well. Hi, hug. In the middle of a... It's fine, you can distract me. I'm taking it all in. I had a lot to take in. Couldn't copyright message on mobile. No worries. Welcome in. How are you? Hello. Panda Raid. Dia! Hi! Speaking of, we were just talking about you. Hi, Dia. Welcome in. How was your day? How was your stream, Captain Panda? Can we give a shout out? Call of Duty. Or you're playing COD. Is there just a short zombies run? Is the zombies thing for COD permanent? Wait, what? Why me? Yeah, cause Mark was here. He was talking about you. Dia's timing, yeah. Yeah, because Dreamers is here exactly. Feel strong, man. It was like today and tonight. No, that's nice. But I wanted to meet peeps. Were you able to meet peeps?
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
So, I probably am gonna go through this for a bit. Was here? I'm still here? Mark is here. Yeah, I asked how he met everyone, and then he said it was just a random raid. Most COD games have zombies. Wait, what is this thing about the... okay, go Mark, take it away. Mark did ask if we've met in real life, and I said, no, not yet. Not yet. Okay, we're gonna find out. Can you tell me about the Colonel?
Much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military
Donwell?
contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries.
Oh, it's a place
Garden
where there are
facilities,
fourth world
escort
countries.
missions and such.
Dia is so popular. Yeah, she is. Not yet correct. Dana! Hello, Queen Dana. How are you? How have you been doing? Good morning. Have you had your coffee? Oh my gosh, Dana, I have to ask you something. Do you have a Starbucks coffee bean recommendation? I was telling, I think, Jer and and Raf and Sherry this morning that nothing seems to wake me up anymore. Not the beans, well, at least not the coffee I'm brewing right now. Nooms to Dia's Hi, Dana. Dia is low-key Twitch partner, I agree. She is. She definitely is. Wait, Dia, do you remember the title? I want to know what the title was. What the title was when Mark rated you? Twitch ambassador. How is the disco? It's fun. It's so fun, I think, but it's a lot of, you know, story. It's a lot of story. Teach me your... What's the industry? Dia's a copywriter, right? A writer. If I remember correctly. I'm gonna go back to lurking and watching. Okay, Ren, thank you for the lurk. You gotta get that bold roast. Oh, so I have to look for the... Is it dark? If you mean bold, you mean dark? Or buy caffeine pills? I'm so close to buying caffeine pills. Honestly, because it's like I wake up now at 9. And then I don't... My whole body doesn't wake up until what? 11. So bad. Maybe I need more coffee cups. I don't know. I've been having like 3 to 4. It was the thing. No more, no problem. And no, I did not think about that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I need to detox. I'm gonna go through withdrawal.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zone.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Sounds like the colonel went a little native.
I wouldn't go as far as to use that term, detective.
Okay.
It's the expression she objects to.
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest
Don't have
in
resources.
if you still have access to the ICP's database. You could run a better background check than I ever could.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is charged with coordinating law enforcement activities in complex multinational investigations. Their database is the single largest source of information.
ICP, I see.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel.
Crenel.
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to
Oh
reach
yeah, I
what is
remember
basically
we're
a
not
rogue
in
unit
a
out in the field
internet
here.
world.
Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Maybe we can contact the woman that was assaulted. Step Bro, yeah, so that's Stream Daddy Season 2 if you guys are interested in filling up another form. Which we'll go through on our community night, which will be on December 15. Exactly, yeah? Withdrawal. I hate withdrawals though. I beat Hades. I beat Hades like 3 times. But I haven't gotten like the real ending. I was modding that way because I want to upgrade talents, but I don't have money in game. What's this? All my gaps. And then the rest was history.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Ah.
The remaining contractors, their tribunal.
It's what they
It's
believe.
what they believe. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted
Why
story
didn't we
around
get this
Martinez.
story?
The lieutenant consults his notebook. His eyebrows
We didn't get...
knitted
This is
in
the first time we're
concentration.
hearing this.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault
Yeah.
in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
Oh my gosh. Dun dun dun, yeah.
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first.
One is a man.
Corty.
Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The
Phyllis
other a woman,
DePaul.
Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color?
The deceased.
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face. Then
Shakes her head.
I can't remember.
Can't remember. That's so sad. Oh, people are hugging in chat. Okay, I don't get the hug. I'm a streamer and I don't get the hug. Just kidding. Hello, Kuya Mike. Must sleep now. Phone almost attacked me. Okay, Mark, thank you for hanging out. Good night. Enjoy your bed. Enjoy your sleep. Sorry. Why would you say someone? Enjoy your bed. Hi, Kuya Mike. Welcome in. How was your day? I was hanging out at Kuya Mike's stream this morning. He was actually live when I woke up. I was there with Nix, and then he basically just played all of his Visage clips. It was so fun. Phone is very powerful. Phone must join esports and start to stream by itself. Phone will beat Mark, 100%. Stream a sleeping dreamer, see ya. I am sad. Ask me why. Why? I wanna ask you why. Why? Bakit ka sad, Beshi Wops? Yes, shout out to Ask Kuya Mike. Guys, check him out. He's gonna be building a Gundam stream this weekend. I think we'll all be like awake when he does stream that, so be sure to check him out and give him a follow. What? He was live that late for... Yeah, I was so surprised. It was like 9 a.m.? Yeah. May extra na? I'm gonna continue talking to Joyce.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She popped.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality?
What would you say?
was his-
He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age
Or God.
gauge his facial expressions.
What else? Nationality?
Accent.
He was Occidental, I think. Light brown hair.
Mixed accent. Oranese.
Oranese. Or
Oranese.
Indian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
Who showed you? Nah. Kuya na, kuya pa 5 head. Do I need to say, does Makonas know something I don't know? Maybe not. I don't think so. I think Kuya Mike's smarter than me. I probably think everything I know, he knows. She understood yung may extra na. Yeah, I did. Anyway.
You know, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess.
I
only
met him once.
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Fine.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages.
Ghetto
It will not be a
savages.
fruitful meeting.
Okay, fine. You like my laugh? Thank you. I don't know if that's like... You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke on stream. Another day's story. Dia, we should meet up. Oh my gosh. I unplugged my... Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's like I unplugged my earphones. Copy Coda's laugh too. I do it some... Yeah, Look does it sometimes. I can't copy Chico. To be fair. It's like we're in each other's heads. It just has to be pure bottled laughter, Kuya Mike. If you get, if you can sell pure bottled fear, you should bottle Mike's reactions when playing Visage. That's pure unfiltered fear. That's what, he says.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Where are these mercenaries? Oh, we should try. Should I save Scum? I'm gonna save Scum. I can't save in the middle of a conversation. I hate it. Fine.
One is obviously the scat leader at the
Harbor Gates. Oh, that's the one.
Chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
So, the one we've
Maybe
talked
so.
about.
I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a border cake.
This does not
That is
bother
not
you.
bothering
Yeah.
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
Why is happening? What's happening? What's happening? Macho fear. Okay, fine. Bottled macho fear. Sell it. The other day, Mustache was talking to me, and I was like, "What are you doing?" Because she was talking weirdly. She was like, "I'm talking like." Oh my god, because her verse wasn't low enough. I wish I was there. Was that during your stream? When you guys were playing Escape Simulator? Kaya my cosplay is putting a blue blanket over your head. Next time I'm gonna bring my similar blanket, but in orange. I'm gonna put it on my head. Can you confirm, please? Yes, go talk on Discord and not on my stream. I'm gonna stop. Okay, that's the last joke. And I think I'll call it a day. Being a woman is tiring. No worries, Anna. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Enjoy your rest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish my conversation with Joe. Honestly, I really wanna keep playing, but I saw the time and it's like 12:19, so I probably have to wrap it up as well. Yeah. Is it during? Okay, I'm gonna try my best if I can to look for it in your VOD.
That would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask?
Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel. I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Okay, we'll show her about the tattoos. Dun dun dun. I know! I'm trying to figure out what my next move should be. Should I go back to the Measurehead?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
Damn, I haven't felt like this in such a long time. Why are you frustrated? What happened? Hook. What's happening? I finally found the motivation to read my readings and finish homework. Dia, congratulations. Go have a fun lurk.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century.
Oh my god, I
Over
love
300
Joyce
years
sometimes.
ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
I wanna be like, yeah, dude. Chicken Joyce.
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this. Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
So when are we climbing again? When are you free?
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Semines Islands saw a recent conflict. In Revachol, he was executed.
Maybe it's a record of...
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident.
Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture.
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
I'll leave it off the
I am relieved
schedule.
you think so. I don't think Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm not gonna ask her for money. I think I've tried it. What is this?
Advanced race theory.
Are we done? With this one?
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is
go talk to
verbalize
the
your
Measurehead.
thoughts.
We're gonna
Don't
do that
talk to
next stream, I
Measurehead
guess.
about your newly found insights.
We can forget stuff. I'm gonna save. What's happening? Okay, let's see. Bring our friend Joe. Who's Joe? Oh my god. Joe isn't... Oh my god. It's not clinging in my head. Remember when we were talking about Potato Corner last week? Yeah, Bella messaged me the next day saying she was lurking my stream and then sent me a pic of her potato corner. I hate it. I still haven't gotten my potato corner fix. I don't plan on going. I live through your stories. Well, you just have to find out in our stories. From our stories then, Mike. We live vicariously through yours as well. Especially when you went to Sleazy's exhibit. I don't. I should follow Mike also on Instagram. I don't go out anymore? Why? Dreams of Cosmic Oceans. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you finding the game so far? I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm going through it very slowly though. By very slowly, I mean to say I'm still on day 1. And I just finished the whole driver thing. And I'm assuming you've played through the game. Yeah, so I did the whole driver investigation for Joyce. And I finished talking to her for the second time. How have you finished this game, Dreams? Joe Mama? When I saw you all in each other's stories, it felt like watching the Avengers. I'm Captain America. Yeah, you are. I don't doubt. I'm thinking if I should go back to the Measurehead since I have internalized the race theory. No, that might mean we'll end at 1, right? Okay, well, we'll do that one last. I'm so sorry. It was a collab of our dreams. I haven't seen the Eternals. I want to though. But I don't know, I haven't been watching a lot of TV lately. Shows, movies, even anime. Let's go to the Measurehead. Isn't this the other one? The other dude? Okay, I'm save again. Quick save. No, I'll have a hard save. Let's do it.
Unpromising race pupil returns. And
It's shit. Let me into the fucking harbor. That's not gonna get us in. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with your own race theory. This racecraft is what rich people want to do to us while they get all the money. It's just something you shock people with. It's whatever you want it to be. It's a free association. It's clear I should stop drinking about this ancient Lerman mind. What the fuck do I do? Wait, what did the guy tell us? That we have to be... Yeah, I regret this now. I feel like I don't have enough brain power for it. If you've seen it, there's a scene where a small dwarf kind of thing and a normal height person. That would be me and Bomb like... You know, I remember I was telling Bomb, I think we're the same height. Me and Bomb. We're both 5'2". It can't be right. That's so funny. Oh, it's a good thing I saved, I think. But this is calling out to me. I'm so scared.
fascinating. The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish this little feat?
I imagine the picnic face of the desert pygmy laughing at me. Crooked thing. Blah, blah, blah. I sobered up for... I don't think I sobered up. I think I have to act a little bit dumb. New skill. Yeah, I was like, oh, I did something right. It's always been 100% clear to me that I should stop drinking. Is that what I should say? I don't know.
So it would seem, Throloful. I find myself at a crossroads. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with the great mystery of living organisms, the race enigma, and, of course, you will not be able to free yourself from the yoke of rule.
Of ghoul.
It is too late. It may be lethal to stop at this point. But still, if the Revacholian degenerate is capable of critical thought, he may still prove a race adversary. Why should I help my adversary?
Jean, baby. Do the heroic thing.
Did I ever? No, I haven't. No, I don't know about that. I should check it out.
That is not possible. The game of Shahmat you play against the rules tricks is unwinnable. The days, the weeks, the months will wear you out.
Should I
The
insist?
Occidental Haplogroup is incapable of long-term lucid thoughts. You will not. You cannot withstand the
It's super hard, Jean. My mom couldn't do it either.
My mom couldn't do it either.
Very well. You make it once. Our conversation here.
I didn't even catch that, Luke. I didn't even catch that.
Well done. Let's go.
I got Kim's approval. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. How do I go?
The unpromising raise pupil.
Promising. I mean, what happened? I should do that off stream. How do I access that? I only got it now. I don't remember seeing that before. Is it this one? Did I completely miss my... Oh, I have to go down, I think. Okay. I think it has to be here. Don't go down? What? Is it here? Is it that door? Oh, it's that door. Wow. Look at. Okay, wait. Before I get too into this, I'm gonna end the stream now.